Wat? What is up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hope everybody can hear me loud and clear. If that is the case, let me know. I hope the background music is not too loud. Let me know if the audio is all good, if the background music is good, and yeah, let's just have everybody join in, and then we're gonna kick it off after. So give everybody just a few more minutes. In the meantime, let me know in the chat how everybody is doing, how your day has been so far, and yeah, what you've been up to. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So everybody can hear me loud and clear. Fantastic, guys. How are you doing, Natalie, Andre, Ding, Freddy? How are you all doing, guys? Bona from Ethiopia. Hey, man. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Oz. Hope everything is okay. Great to have you all back here on the stream, guys, and hope everybody has been doing well. Hey, Tom. I see you guys already got in with each other. DXY got naughty. Yeah, DXY is behaving a bit naughty, man. GBPUSD seems good for a short right now. I'm still waiting for GU, to be honest. Just not yet. Kevin, I'm doing horrible. I've lost nearly 2 months gains in a week. Yeah, markets are moving a little bit choppy. Personally waiting a bit for the markets to move in my direction. Waiting for some confirmations. Not too much at the moment, but we'll dive into that in a second. Good morning from Greece. Wow, Greece. How is the weather over there? Hope everything is good in Greece. From the UK, yeah, UK must be rainy just like Amsterdam. The Netherlands is just, the weather is really, really bad. I hope the weather is better over there in Africa, guys. I see a lot of you from Kenya, South Africa, Tanzania. Yeah, we're going to dive in gold today as well. Waiting for the sales on GU. Can we short GJ? Yeah, we're going to dive into everything in a sec. Hey Siraj, hope you are doing good, my man. Okay, guys, so if the background music is good and the audio is good as well, we're going to be able to dive in and yes, see what opportunities there are. Fantastic. Okay, India, Philippines, Tanzania. Fantastic. All right, guys, so first of all, yeah, welcome back on the stream. It's super good to have you all back again. My name is Fabio, and as you guys know, every single morning I do a daily market update on what I expect to happen in the markets. Now, in these streams, we pretty much go over the market conditions, seeing what is interesting and what is not, any potential trades that we can find, and we're going to give you guys also an update yeah, on what is happening or what has happened so far this morning. So yeah, before we dive into that, guys, let me know what you guys like most about the channel, what you want to see more, because I think this is also a really good moment to get some feedback from yourself, hear a little bit more about what kind of videos you want to see and what you've been enjoying about the channel so much. What is the reason actually that you are here? Are you here for the live streams? Are you here for the daily market outlook? Or are you here simply for the educational videos? Because I'd like to create more content for you guys of even higher quality that you guys enjoy more, but I just want to really hear what you guys are looking for. And then in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into EURUSD and we're going to check out what is happening over there, because I think EURUSD has been pumping up higher, whilst I was personally looking for a short actually this morning. So if we dive into the 4-hour time frame here real quick, I'm going to give you guys a quick update of what I was looking at this morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up the chart real quick, and then I'm going to show you pretty much how we analyze EURUSD. In the meantime, I see a lot of messages coming in. So outlook and education, clarity and simplicity of the educational videos, need more of those. Yeah, let's focus on that as well in today's video guide. More education. Appreciate how straight to the point the videos are. Yeah, I think that's super good, guys. Just creating very straightforward videos which are straight to the point that you can just really watch in 5 minutes what you need to and what you want to see. They don't need to be longer than they should be. So let's dive into EURUSD now. We have around 217 people watching. So guys, make sure to leave a like on the stream. We only have 38 likes now. Would be great if we can just go boom to 100 likes. Would really appreciate that. And then yeah, let's dive into EURUSD. So what can we see here on EURUSD? First of all, let's just zoom out real quick, okay? So the way that we always go around analyzing the chart, first of all, is that we want to understand, okay, where is momentum heading, right? We want to understand where the market is likely to head next. So first of all, what we can see here is that EURUSD has been pretty bearish, right? We can very obviously see an overall push in towards the downside. We then get the correction, and then we get another push in towards the downside. So we've been bearish all along. In this overall bearish leg down, we can see we have a lower low, a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and now obviously we're expecting a new lower high to be formed before we then push once again back down in towards a new lower low. Now, when it comes to taking trades itself, I always focus on, okay, what is the 4-hour market structure doing? This is the very first step when it comes to analyzing EURUSD. So a break of market structure is very simply said just a break of a level of support and resistance. Doesn't need to be made more complicated than that. As you can see over here, this was previously a level of support, and what we're now seeing is that we break it in towards the downside, and now obviously we are continuously bearish with lower low, lower high, lower low, and now expecting a new lower high. So the next step which comes into analyzing EURUSD is understanding that this over here is your range high and this over here is your range low. And with range high and range low, I just purely mean impulse down. This is all a pullback before then again expecting a new impulse down. As long as we respect the high over here, what should we expect? Well, we expect that we should just continue pushing down, because remember, when we look at an overall trend, as long as the high is respected, we expect the market to go down. If in a bearish trend we break the high, then we expect the trend to reverse and for us, for example, to move bullish once again. So again, still looking for EURUSD sells. That's the only thing that we're interested in. Now, this morning, what I saw here on EU was this. So what I'm going to show you now is very simply said, the way that we look at supply and demand is that over here we have a very obvious area of supply. So this is supply zone number 1. This is a so-called buy up for a strong sell down. And then again, a little bit higher up, we have another area of supply over here. Again, a buy up before a sell down. So I'm looking at these two areas of supply to potentially look for any shorts, okay? So we were looking at this supply zone and we're looking at this supply zone. These are the two levels that we want to short from. Now, what do we do next? We see over here, okay, we get the tap into this supply zone and then we get a strong reaction in towards the downside. We get a bearish change of character, and again, a change of character is nothing more than a market structure shift on individual candlesticks. As you can see over here, we get the push up, we get the push back down in towards this low, we get another push up in towards that supply zone, and then we get a push down in towards this low, breaking previous market structure. Okay, so at this point in time, what are we expecting? We're expecting the market to continue bearish. We see that we have formed another new buy before sell over here, which you can view as a supply zone. And what you would now expect is for the market to then potentially retrace up and then sell off down lower again. So at this point in time, what I'm doing here on EURUSD is I go back up in towards the 1 hour time frame. We press play, we see the market pushes back in. So this is Tuesday morning. Today it's Tuesday, yeah. So this is in the AM of today. We can very clearly see we're retracing back in towards a 4 hour supply zone. So again, what do we do, guys? Do we just simply sell straight away over here like this? No, we do not. What we do, and what I teach you guys every single day, is that we go down in towards the 1 hour, or we go down in towards the 15-minute time frame. So what I'm now looking here on EURUSD on the 15 or on the 1 hour is waiting for bearish confirmation. Again, if you watch all the videos, guys, you always understand that we want to understand that the initial touch is just early sellers getting in, right? So, oh, that's not supposed to happen. So what we see over here is the bearish candlestick. And again, I explain this every single day also in the short form videos, guys. This is where the average trader is now going to go and sell. So what you see happening is, okay, it gives us some bearish momentum, and then boom, it just stops you out straight away. This is why you never, ever, ever want to sell simply just on the very first bearish candlestick, because it's just way too early to get into a sell, especially if there's also no liquidity in that overall push down. So what are we then looking for? We're always going to be looking for at least double top, right? So at least a double top, because we're building liquidity above this area of consolidation, and we need liquidity to fuel the next move down. So at this point in time, what I see happening over here is that we liquidate the high. At that point in time, I know this is my fractal low, which broke the high, right? This is like your demand zone here on the 15-minute time frame. So what I was waiting for this morning is for us to break the structure, get a retest, and then look for further short down. With this low being broken, that would have confirmed to me that we have a market structure shift. So what you can see is that we don't get anything. We don't get anything at all. So this is how I avoided a loss personally myself this morning on EU. I was, yes, looking for a short. However, I do not see any bearish confirmation. Therefore, I stayed out of this and I just let it run and rip in towards the highs. So now what are we looking for on EU? Because the structure has been changing a bit. You can see at the moment that demand is just simply set in control, and we're just pushing up higher and higher. So what I'm now looking at is the 4-hour time frame once again, and what I'm now looking for is to see, okay, this is now our demand zone that is in control over here, right? So this is the sell for the buy, which broke this fractal high. So let's say we retest this one more time, we could see another push up. Then we come in towards the highs, where we have these liquidity highs, right, positioned next to one another. We have this fresh area of supply, and then I'm going to be looking for the real shorts in towards the downside. So that is currently the position that I'm looking at on EURUSD. Yeah, looking for us to trade just a little bit higher, grab liquidity above these descending highs here on EU before I'll be interested in looking for a short position. So that's that for EU. That's how I personally stayed out of a loss this morning despite me looking for a short position, and this is how I'm going to go about EU for the rest of the week. I'll be waiting for the extreme zone to get hit, and there's two options when we hit that extreme zone. Either you just sell on top of this supply zone and you just place your stop loss a little bit wider, could be something like this, and then you just target a new lower low. Let's say you just adjust it slightly so that you have that 1 to 3 risk to reward. You could enter like this, or obviously you wait, go into the 15-minute time frame, and then just look for a nice bearish confirmation inside of that supply zone. Okay, so that's EURUSD. Hope everybody enjoyed the update. Everybody understands what I'm personally looking for. If you have any questions, now is the time to let me know. And let's dive into your questions. So what are the questions that everybody has, guys? I see here by I made Voodoo whatever. Do you still use double break as confirmation, Fabio? Yes, I do. I definitely still use double breaks as confirmation. Currently in these market conditions, you definitely need a lot of confirmation. So you're definitely looking at the double breaks here on EU, but also on the other pairs. A good example could, for example, be, let's see, there was some stuff I think on AUDUSD, or there was on USD. Let me just quickly dive in. Let's have a look at the 4-hour time frame here on AU. I was also looking for a short position on AU, to be very, very honest. So again, AU, if you watched this morning's outlook, I hope everybody does, you again know there's no liquidity in this overall push down. Therefore, this is the first tap and my liquidity high. So what I've now seen is that we've come into this liquidity high. Straight away, you kind of see a reaction. Now what I'm looking at is, okay, how are we going to react? Can we break structure again? And then look for shorts. That is the potential trade that I'm looking for on AU. Personally, not interested in shorting inside here. Again, a lot of people already see like the first bearish reaction. They want to sell over here with a stop loss above the highs, or what they do is they say, hey Fabio, this is now a supply zone over here. Can I sell inside this one? No, you don't really want to do that, because again, there's no liquidity. There was no liquidity in the push down, and then you just should understand that there's liquidity above the highs. So now we swipe the liquidity highs, and now is a good time to start looking for shorts if we see bearish confirmation. And again, this is the cheat code, guys, to trading profitably with supply and demand. You need to wait for confirmation entries. Do you have any open positions? Not at the moment. I've been waiting for EURUSD shorts and AUDUSD shorts, but I didn't get any confirmation. So yeah, that's that. Let's see. Let's see. So we just discussed EURUSD. I don't have any open positions. And then I know you guys also are interested, of course, in the other USD pairs. So let's have a look at GBPUSD. Let's have a look at AUDUSD, USD. Again, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. We have 300 people watching, so it would be very, very highly appreciated if you could just leave a like. That's all I ask for. So have a look at GU over here. Let's have a look on the daily. Then we'll also dive into the other pairs. So here on the daily, what I'm looking at the moment is the fact that structure is still bearish. For me, this is very simply said your supply. This is just very clearly the buy up for the sell. As we can see over here, we get the buy up and then a strong sell down. So for me, this is currently supply that is in control. I'm not interested in looking for buys yet until we break this high over here and then we see a demand chain start to form, for example, back up in towards this supply zone. So for me, supply is still in control on the daily. Let's see what the 4 hours doing. Yeah, 4 hours very similar. We can clearly see again break of structure in towards the downside. And then if we were to refine that daily supply zone, here you have, for example, 4 hour supply. So this is nice because right below this 4 hour supply zone, what do you have? You have a liquidity high. So you straight away again see we grab liquidity. There's straight away some form of a reaction. So what I'm now simply looking for on GU is for us to come in towards this supply zone, and then I'll just go into the 1 hour again, and then I'm going to look for bearish confirmation. For me, it's very clearly that this is still bearish. This is just a correction. And again, we're looking for more bearishness on GBPUSD, but we need to see again confirmation inside of that 4 hour supply zone. Would you maybe like to share your background and candle settings? Yeah, of course, guys. I get this question a lot. My background color is this one over here. And my symbol color is black borders, black wicks, and then the green one. So the third one of green and the third one of red. So yeah, you can just watch back this video if you want to see what those settings are. So again, yeah, interested in shorts on GU, but again, we need bearish confirmation. That is just the aim of the game. What we are going to be looking for is to see, okay, after grabbing the liquidity highs, can we then get kind of like the bearish confirmation again? Never ever just sell on top of a supply zone. Always wait for the market to shift in momentum. And this is what I just teach everyone. Like, again, demand is now in control, so we could just see this demand in control, see this demand in control, see this demand in control, right? So we could just continue with the overall demand chain up, and then this supplies will never do something. So you always want to validate an area of supply before you use it, guys. That is the biggest glitch in the system, and will make a massive difference to being profitable. Today's morning, I was about to open a sell position on EU, but I didn't get my double confirmation, so I didn't enter. If I had entered, I would have lost. Yeah, fantastic news, Max. That is the power of waiting for confirmation. What do you think about gold right now? Are you looking for shorts? Personally, on gold, I am staying out of it, guys. I'm staying out of it. It's a little bit too uncertain for myself. What I'm looking here on gold, to be honest, it's a little bit contradictory in the sense that, yes, we kind of broke this high. We still have this supply zone open, but we also have this daily demand zone open over here. So for me, we're just trading kind of like a little bit in no man's land. In Dutch, we call it niemandsland. It's nobody's land. Like, you're in between supply and you're in between demand. So you preferably want to trade into this, then go long, or trade into this and then go short. Like, that is what I preferably want to do. I don't really want to be trading in the middle of a leg. For me, it's just a little bit too unclear. Obviously, I mean, gold is bullish from a daily perspective, guys. If we just zoom out, it is bullish. No need to like really overcomplicate it. We are bullish, push up, pull back, push up. That's obviously what you would expect. So I'll just be waiting personally until we see some more clarity. I don't want to be trading here in the middle of nothing. So again, everybody always asks me, Fabio, what do you think of gold? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Like, I can say what I think, but at the end of the day, all you need to understand is that you just need to wait for price to come into your point of interest, and then you trade it. Because just trading in the middle of nowhere, Obviously for everybody's different, but for me this is the middle of nowhere. So I'm just waiting for this, or I'm waiting for this down below, and then I'll get in on a trade. I just put a buy on previous high with 1-on-1 RR. Okay, good. What indicators do you advise to use? An indicator that I like a lot is called the previous daily open close, whatever it's called. I think it's called daily, weekly, open, monthly, yearly by SBTNC. What I have very clearly have seen is that the weekly, the monthly, and the yearly levels play out very beautifully as areas of support and resistance, guys. So what you can see here, for example, if we just go down into the 1 hour time frame, is that a yearly open price is a very good area of support and resistance. Now obviously we don't trade support and resistance, but yeah, we can very clearly see that it does act as some level of support. Also, the monthly open price is also a good level to look at for resistance, as you can see over here. So if your monthly open price or your yearly open or close price aligns with your area of supply demand, that could be a major confluence boost to taking trades from that specific level. So that's an indicator that I could recommend to everyone. After mitigation, how many taps you'll think supply or demand is valid? I do not think about how many taps specifically. I'll always focus on fractal structure and how fractal structure responds to my area of supply. So if we, for example, go into Euro Swiss and we look at, let's say, last week, what I would personally do is I would say, let me see. I need to look for a good example for you guys. So what I'll look at is, let's say is this a good area? No, this is not a good area. Let's have a look for a better one. I just want to show a good example of how to validate your supply or demand zone. So what you could, for example, do is, let's say over here, this is your buy up before the sell down, right? So here you see buy up, sell down. So this you can classify as a supply zone. Here you see the first tap. Then here you have many other taps. So I don't focus really on the taps. What I just focus on is how structure reacts to my supply demand zone. So for example, in the beginning, I see, okay, kind of like these imbalance candles here are still in control. We keep pushing up higher from there, but then eventually we see a bearish change of character by breaking in towards the downside. Then we form a new supply zone over here, and then that would be like a good opportunity to look for a potential short. So that's how I just look at a supply or demand zone. I don't focus on the taps, I just focus on how we react and how the market structure changes when I come into my points of interest. That for me is the most crucial and important thing that there is. Let's see, Miss Fabio, can you show us your watch list? I'm curious. I'm focusing just very heavily on the major dollar pairs, as I do every single morning in the daily market updates. So for example, I look at, okay, what is AUDUSD doing? We go here and we focus on the 4 hour. Ooh, we're seeing some nice rejection, guys. So I already know, and I already explained here at the beginning, that I'm pretty interested in looking for shorts still, right? So we still understand the overall market structure is bearish, right? So swing high, swing low. We see this as a pullback. What we've got to now here on the 1 hour, what we've got in here on the 1 hour time frame is the break of structure down. So again, swing high, swing low, and then we see a nice pullback happen. So where does that pullback happen in towards? Boom, bada boom. We get a pullback into the 50% mark. So you see automatically the 50% mark. Again, guys, it's very, very simple. I don't use Fibonacci, blah, blah. I always just use the premium versus discount tool, which is of course Fibonacci. But the only important level that you want to understand is, okay, what is the 50% level doing? Like looking at a specific number of Fibonacci doesn't really add value. You always just want to look at individual candlesticks and how they react to certain levels. And this is going to validate your trading setup. You're going to validate the way that you look at the market. So what you want to do now is, after seeing, okay, we get into that 50% mark, here we see the initial reaction to this liquidity high. What I now want to see here on, for example, the 15-minute time frame is, okay, is demand going to fill? Because now this demand zone is in control. So what is now simply happening, people start seeing bearish candles. This is when like the hands start itching, you know, like you get this feeling like, oof, we're starting to flip bearish. I'm looking for shorts. Now I'm going to start missing out on a potential setup. Like this looks like a juicy candle to start flipping bearish, right? I think everybody can relate to that. Like you see the bearish market, and then, for example, I know a lot of you do like Fibonacci. So let's just change that to this over here. Then you see this. You see 618 hit. Then oof. You know, like the dopamine starts going off in your brain. You start thinking, yes, this is the time to enter. Then you start seeing this candle over here, right? You see this candlestick. So this candlestick looks like, oof, nice rejection. And then you see, oof, I'm going to stop saying the oof, but you grab liquidity. And then at this point you think, this candlestick going to flip bearish, yeah? That's what everybody's now thinking. Let's say this candlestick were to close bearish, then you think like, yes, now is the moment to enter. Full margin, full lots, boom, bada boom, we're going to go short. But then what you need to realize is that, look, go into the 15-minute time frame, you just see, here, you see straight away reaction. So this means to me, demand is still in control, guys. Demand is still in control. So what can just happen is boom, and then we pull back down. Demand, boom, pull back down. And then you see this whole demand train just flying into your stop loss. And then you think, I'm such an idiot. This is why we use confirmation, guys. This is why you should be waiting for confirmation and should be active inside Discord, communicating with one another and saying, hey, are we getting confirmation? Hey, are we now looking for shorts? Yes or no? Because I'm there to help. The rest of the guys is there to help as well. Everybody's there to help. But you just need to understand that you always need to wait for confirmation before getting into a position. So for now, AUDUSD, demand is still in control, and as we can see, we're getting this very nice reaction. Now you go back in towards that 1 hour candle. Now you start shitting your pants because you start seeing this candle starts getting more bullish and bullish, right? And then the next thing you see, it closes over here, boom, like this big green rocket ship, which is going to fly to your stop loss. So that's why you always just need to be patient, be careful, and then just wait for the market to move into your direction. And that is again how I missed out on or how I prevented myself from getting a loss on EU this morning. Because yes, guys, everybody who kind of trades supply and demand knows this was the supply zone. Then what do they see? They see I have the wrong session indicator. What I want to show you guys is here, Asia. We go into Asia session, Asian session range. That's the one I need by FXN. So look, what you see now here on the 15-minute time frame. Let's see if this thing loads in. Look, this is the setup everybody looks for. Yeah, we swipe the Asian session range high with this candlestick over here. Even I had it this morning. I was like, like we swiped the Asian range high. And this already looks like a weak bullish candle, like with some nice rejection inside your supply zone. Then you think, here, I'm going to sell. I'm going to be smart. I'm selling in the extreme. And then you just see the next candle, boom, nuke you, you know, nuke town kind of stuff. Explodes, your stop loss gone. That's why we always wait for the confirmation. So yeah, waiting for the confirmation, guys. So let's see. For now, demand is still in control on all these dollar pairs. Therefore, I'm staying out. But again, these are just all demand chains facilitating the overall pullback, because at the end of the day, yes, EURUSD is bearish, right? Because the 4-hour time frame is always stronger and we're looking for shorts, so we are bearish. But as long as the 15-minute time frame remains bullish, as we can see over here today, right? We're just bullish. Like, you don't want to sell on the very first bearish candle, because if you just do that, then you would be screwed over here. You would be screwed over here. You'd be screwed over here. You know, it can just continue up higher and higher. So yeah. That is the lesson, the name of the game. Okay, let's now look at what everybody's looking at here, because I'm simply looking at AUDUSD, USD, EURUSD shorts, okay? That's what I'm looking for. I'm also looking at GBPUSD shorts, but we need to get the confirmation. GBPUSD is still extremely bullish, so I'm just waiting for it to flip bearish, and then I'll get in on the overall supply chain, and then I'll just get in like this, boom, 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 and then we just get in like here, bearish into character, boom, 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 and then we just execute like a sniper, you know, like bam, 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 sell, sell, sell. But we need to wait for those confirmations. Ratatatata. Let's see. Fabio, do you think footprints or order flow is good to use for swing trading? You can use anything. Anything can work. But keep it nice and simple. That's why I just use market structure and I just use individual candlesticks, also known as fractal structure. So I just keep it nice and simple. Like, again, everybody has like crazy analysis on the charts. Like, I just like to keep my charts nice and naked. I just know, okay, supply zone, and then I just know liquidity. I know market structure is bearish. Boom, we are here at 0.5 fib. Now I know supply zone. Now I just know, okay, I want to see bearish confirmation, and that's how I analyze, like this. Sell, ratatatata. Okay, guys, so now what I want to hear from you is, what pair are you looking at? Where do you want to trade, guys? Do you want to look for shorts, longs? You want to look at sideways position? You want to hedge? What do you guys want? What is the pair that's on watch for everybody, guys? Let me know. I want to hear the pair, and I want to hear the direction, not just Euro GBP. I want to hear, I am going to full margin GBPJPY. I'm going to go short, and I'm going to be placing 100 lots. So tell me exactly from what level are you looking for shorts? I want to hear like the story. Are you looking at supply? Are you looking at demand? Just tell me like a little bit more. So buy. What pair is buy, Mo? Oh, I see gold. Gold buy. GG shot. What's up with all the Call of Duty and gun sounds reference today, Fab? Yeah, brother. I was playing zombies until 5 AM. You know, Black Ops 6 just came out, man. Let's see. I already briefed on gold at the beginning of this video. Okay, here, Kausha, thank you. USD yen, and you are looking for a short from 153.50. So you are looking for a short from 153.50. Let's just put in that level for us very quick. 135,500. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you're probably looking at this area of supply on UJ, and you're looking for a short. So let's just focus real quick here on the daily. First of all, what do I see here on the daily time frame? Personally, I see that we're still in a bullish flow on UJ. I see here fractal low, I see here fractal high, I see here fractal low, I see here a fractal high, and the market has now retraced into discount. So we're kind of now at the lows, near like the lower area. We're inside discount, so called. So what we've pretty much done now is that we're nearing this area of demand. So personally, I'm not very interested in UJ shorts. I'm more interested in longs if we can see a flip of this area of supply and demand can get back in control. So that's what I'm more interested in on UJ personally. I'm not very interested in looking for more shorts. But that's just my opinion. So that's what I'm looking at on UJ. Okay, next pair, guys. Let's see. Give me the level, guys. I need a level. What level are you looking at? Yes, Louis. Thank you. EURCAD shorts. Okay, let's have a look at EURCAD, guys. In the meantime, guys, would really appreciate it to leave a like on the stream. If we can get a lot of likes, maybe I'll sing a song for you guys. You know. Maybe I'll sing a song, or I'll do something else. Let's have a look. EURCAD shorts at around the 148,770 level. So I'm assuming that is around 148,770 level. Okay, so that's inside this supply zone. Okay, first of all, yeah, I agree. EURCAD looks pretty good, pretty decent. From the fact that we've been moving very bearish as of recent. We've now made a nice retracement back in towards the highs, and yeah, you could definitely classify this as a supply zone. Now we're in the extreme of that supply zone, so now what I would do is I would go down into the 4-hour time frame. So let's see what the 4-hour time frame is telling us. At this point in time, the 4-hour is still extremely bullish. Yeah, it's still extremely bullish. We have fresh demand down over here, and supply wise, we have previously reacted to this supply zone. I would say we still have some supply open over here. But we have a daily supply zone. I don't really see a very clear 4-hour supply zone. Maybe on the 1-hour time frame. Let's see what the 1 hour is showing us. On the 1 hour, we have this, although this is not a very strong supply zone. So why is this not a strong supply zone, guys? What is the difference between a strong and a weak supply zone, guys? Does anybody here in the chat know what I would consider the difference between a strong and a weak supply zone? Anybody? If you're interested, I can explain. If not, then I'll just continue looking at the pairs. But current order flow on EURCAD is still bullish. Right, we can see push, correction, push, correction, push, correction, push, correction. push. So let's see if we can get another push up, a little bit more extreme, maybe get out these highs and then see like a bearish order flow start to form, and then get in on some shorts back down in towards that forward demand zone. So yeah. Yes, guys, fantastic. Everybody understands. Apparently you guys watch the videos. Thanks so much. But yeah, for the ones who do not know, a strong supply zone is a supply zone that grabs liquidity. So when you see the market move, right, what everybody just explains to you is that the market moves like this in a bearish trend. The buy up for the sell down, right? So this buy up for the sell down, that is then your supply zone. And then what you want to be doing is you want to be selling inside that supply zone back in towards the downside. This is like step one of explaining supply and demand. Now, if we go into step two of explaining supply and demand, what you're then doing is that you're looking for, okay, we have a bearish order flow, right? We pull back in towards the supply zone. But what we're now looking for is for the order flow to shift and to give us bearish confirmation. So this is your supply zone. And step two is understanding that you want to look for a supply zone inside a supply zone. So this is now the next step, okay? You want to look for this because that is then your sign to go short. That is the bearish confirmation that we're explaining the whole time. So this is phase two. Okay, guys, so now we're going to go into phase three. So what is phase three? Phase three is understanding that if you have a bearish market like this, you want to see something like this form and then like this again. So you want to see this. You want to see this here. You want to see a supply zone that grabbed liquidity above a previous high. Okay, you want to see a supply zone form that grabs liquidity above a previous high. So what does that actually look like? What does that even look like? Now let's have a look at a good example here for you. A good example for you. So a good example would be this supply zone over here. Here you see a buy up for a strong sell down. Okay, so this can be considered a supply zone, right? This is a supply up and then a strong sell down. Here we have liquidity. So as you can see, we have equal highs. What does this high do? It fakes out on the highs and boom, strong sell down. This is when you create the best areas of supply, guys. These are the supply zones that you want to be selling from. So what you then see is that we get that retracement in towards that supply zone. So if we just zoom in here on the price action, you get that retracement in towards that supply zone. A beautiful ascending correction here, 1, 2, 3. If you're a day one follower, you very well know what I'm talking about. And then what we see here is a bearish change of character. So here, high break, then here, low break. Then what do we have here? You have a supply zone created pretty much here. And then from there, you sell off in towards the downside like this. So again, that is how you can trade with a strong area of supply. That is a strong area of supply. A weak area of supply, because now you're obviously wondering, but Fabio, what is now a weak area of supply? A weak area of supply is a supply zone that did not grab any liquidity. So an example could be this supply zone over here. So what do we see on this buy up for the sell down? Oh, that's not supposed to happen. What do we see on this candlestick over here? Well, we see that the high is still open over here. So it's just push, pull back, push. What do you see? You come in, but you don't see any follow through in towards the downside because this is a weak area of supply. Okay, boom. Weak versus strong supply explained 101. There you go. If that doesn't deserve a like on the stream, then I do not know what does. But I hope you guys enjoyed that explanation. Now let's have a look again at what everybody's looking at, guys. USD Swiss, Arvin, USD Swiss buy if we flip 0.88640. Let's have a look, guys. What does everybody agree? Let me know in the chat, guys. I want to hear everybody's opinion as well. Everybody agree with USD Swiss buys if we flip 0.83524. Let's see, 0.83524. I think you're just referring to 88641. But let's keep it at that high for now because that's kind of like your fractal structure, right? So this is now currently your supply that's in control. What does everybody think of a USD Swiss buy like this? Let me know in the chat, guys. Does this make sense? What does everybody think? What does everybody think of a buy like this? Let's have a look at what the 4-hour time frame is doing. In the meantime, let me know in the chat. Do you think a buy would be a good option? Yes or no? We do have a break of structure up. We do have like a swing low, a swing high. We do have a nice retracement in towards the downside. We did grab liquidity. Did we touch the demand zone? Yeah, we did. So we touched the demand zone. I can notice you feel a lot better energy. Today's up. Confirmation first. Thanks, Louis. Guys, come on, man. USD Swiss. What is it? Everybody's talking about different stuff. We're talking about USD Swiss now all together, man. Come on. We're a team. We're a unit. We're in here with 370 people. I want to know, guys. Am I going to be buying USD Swiss with full margin or not? Is USD Swiss a buy if we break 0.88641? Would you then be interested in looking at a buy like this? Or would you say, just continue shorting it? Or is it not valid? Like, or are you looking for shorts? Like, what is everybody looking for, guys? I want to hear it. Let me know, let me know, let me know. USD Swiss long. Okay, so Caleb is in agreement. Ivan is in agreement. Creative Minds is in agreement. Peter, you're talking about USD. We're still here on USD Swiss. Come on, guys. USD Swiss longs, are they valid? Yes, yes. Okay, everybody's saying it's valid. So in that case, I'm not going to trade it. I'm going to go short. 95% of the traders is not profitable. So we're going to go short. No, joking, guys. But yeah, if we see the break, then obviously we'll have confirmation and then we can get in on those longs, man. I think it looks good to a certain extent. Let's see. Yeah, here, daily fractals bull. 4 hour is bull as well here on market structure. We had a nice sweep of the lows. So indeed, what we're now seeing is pretty nice. I mean, ideally, what you would want to wait for is maybe a flip of this 4 hour high. That would be the highest probability buy, because now like the 4 hour supply is still in control, right? Like supply over here, and now we have this supply zone over here. And with this and this, I mean, like here you have supply, then again you have here you got supply. All right, and then you could refine this to like this candle over here. So here we have the supply chain down. Ideally, highest probability trade, wait for this, okay? This is the highest probability trade. Lower probability trade is already taking it on the 1 hour time frame. So if we go into towards the 1 hour time frame, what do we see over there? You see kind of like this supply zone, and then you could indeed long it if you get something like this. Personally, on USD Swiss, we still have some equal lows here. What I would like to see is, okay, is this really the low that has been formed here on the 4 hour time frame? Yes or no? Therefore, I'm going to wait for the 4 hour to flip, and then I'll just get in on the long to create a new higher high. So that's what I'm waiting for on USD Swiss, guys. What do you think of XRP? XRP is going to the moon, guys. I'm long on XRP all the way to ultimate high. Thank you, Hugo. Big shout out to you as well, guys. Hugo has helped me drink very good coffee, man. Hugo, if you want to maybe share some stuff on what you're doing, feel free to share. Let's see, Fabio, maybe your current demand become inducement. On what pair do you mean? You mean USD Swiss? Yeah, this could be inducement indeed. Like here we have this demand zone, but then again we still have some equal lows positioned over here. Ooh, Unplugged coming in with USDCAD. Let's see, USDCAD shorts from 1.41202. Let's see, 1.41202. Ooh, very aggressive. I like it. You're looking at a short from this supply zone. Guys, what do we think of USDCAD? Let us know in the chat. What does everybody think of this short? Here we have the 4 hour time frame. So 4 hours very obviously bullish, a break of structure up. But yeah, we still have like this entire kind of move that we can maybe just fill back down. But what is everybody thinking here of USDCAD? Let me know in the chat. What do we think? We're kind of creating some order flow here. What does everybody think of a short here on USDCAD? Let's help a brother here out, guys. What does everybody think of a short on USDCAD? Or wait for buy? That's also a good answer, Jeff. Come on, guys. What are we thinking? USDCAD. Are we short or long? Maybe a little short-term short before another long. No trade. Yeah, I think that's a good answer as well. That's also good. Shout out to Hugo, guys. Yeah, if you want to learn anything about e-commerce, guys, Hugo is the guy. You can ask here in the chat and you can help out. I'm long on UCAD. Interesting. How did you take that trade, Colt? Very curious to hear that. Sir Fabio, why do we look at the daily time frame, but the actual trade taken should be based on the 4-hour swing structure, right? And 4-hour internal structure is order flow or 4-hour fractal. You use the 4-hour swing structure to understand if you're looking for long or short, and then you just use the 4-hour fractal as your immediate bias for short or long. If there is any news coming out, yes, this evening we have news in around 6 hours. We have FOMC minutes, but tomorrow is the bigger news day. Yeah, I agree, guys. I'm gonna wait for more structure on USDCAD. That's what I would do as well, to be very, very honest. Let's see, what are the other pairs that you are looking at? GBPUSD short at 1.26030. Then we're gonna have a look at GA as well. 1.26030, 1.26330 or 030. 030. You're already in a short. Let's have a look. To be honest, I wouldn't be in a short just yet, guys. I'm going to be waiting for this low to go. If that low goes, then we break this demand zone, and then I would be looking for a short. Otherwise, we could just like continue the over order flow and pop up higher into fresh 4-hour supply. So I'm not interested in GPUSD shorts yet. GPAUD. I know Louis is looking at GPAUD. Let's have a look at GPAUD. It was a long, I think Louis mentioned. Louis, you still there, brother? To be honest, let's have a look at Swiss yen whilst Louis comes back. Swiss JPY. Yeah, EU is starting to drop a bit, I know, Max, but we don't have bearish confirmation just yet. Swiss yen short, if it retraces back to 173.861. 173.861. So that would be 173.861. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. For now, this supply zone is in control. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Like, this is your refined supply indeed. Let's see what the 4-hour is doing. Whoops. Yeah, nice 4-hour supply over here. Yeah, makes sense. Maybe one more short to grab liquidity underneath the equal lows. That would be nice on Swiss yen. I agree with that. Yeah, USDCAD is unpredictable. I would stay out of USDCAD for now as well. Yeah, GJ is pretty nice. Yeah, I don't like GPAUD, Louis, just because it's a little bit messy. Just to go back to GPAUD, in my opinion, it's just a little bit too messy. I don't see any clear areas of demand, just from my perspective. I would say, yeah, you can see demand inside here, but we took that out. There's no clear sell for the buy. Didn't grab any liquidity, this demand zone, so I would just stay out of it. Let's have a look. Oof, I was looking at a pair, but now I forgot which one it was. I think it was a nice one. GJ, yeah, it was GJ. I was looking at GJ short actually this morning. Just to go back into it. Yeah, reacted pretty nice, man. We were looking at, I think Mitchell was looking at this as well. I'm not sure if Mitchell's in here as well, guys. But if you are not inside Discord, you're definitely missing out, guys. Link in the description of this video, and it should be pinned in the chat as well. What we have very beautifully here is a very bearish structure, right? So lower high, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then obviously we expect a new lower high. Then what do we form? We form a new area of supply over here, right? So this is together with the weekly open and the daily open as well. Go down into the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, I was looking at that shorts. We grabbed liquidity above this high here. So what I was looking at actually together with Mitchell was this. One more push down, one more push up, grab liquidity above the high, then bearish just failed to do so. Now we still have equals left open. I would love to short from above there, but for me personally, that would be ideal because now we've already seen a 1-hour fractal break. I don't like this too much. I would wait for another sweep of the highs before looking for a short opportunity. Let's have a look at AUDUSD and EURUSD real quick. Just a quick update there. Yeah, look. AU is starting to fill, it seems, but again, no FOMO, guys. We know demand is still in control. So let's keep an eye if demand zone fills, okay? Yeah, EU is selling off nicely now. So let's see what happens from here. What I'm doing, guys, at this point in time, again, very simple. This is the main demand zone, guys. If we can break this demand zone, then we're interested in shorts again. Otherwise, we could just see this, and this is just a healthy pullback here at the beginning of the New York session to fuel the next move up. So don't be surprised by this push down, please, guys, because it could just be the New York open volume, right? Just grab liquidity underneath the lows and then just fuel the next move up. So let's just really wait for some more confirmation. It's because here we also saw like the 15-minute break of structure up, right? So here you have like push down, pull back, push down, then here break of structure up, break of structure up, break of structure up, right? So this could just be a pullback and then fuel the next move up. So let's really wait for the 1 hour time frame on EU, man. That's what I'm going to be waiting for. So personally, I want to see this 1 hour demand zone get taken out, and then I'll be happy to short it again. Euro GBP short. Thanks, Temis Jen. Guys, in the meantime, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Always appreciated. EU news in 7 minutes. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Harry. Euro GBP here on the 4 hour time frame first. What do we see? Yeah, nice double top. And with double top, I'm just simply referring to a grab of liquidity over here. So we grab liquidity. This could fuel the next move down. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Yeah, nice break of this demand zone for now. Let's see a little bit more momentum. Let's see how this 1 hour candle close plays out. And then we could look for a short from that supply zone. I agree with that. I'm going to keep my eyes open as well for Euro GBP shorts, guys. Back down in towards this area of demand. Let's keep an eye out for that. Bro, we get liquidity sweep 15-minute on GU. Let's have a look at GBPUSD. Yeah, I mean, the thing with GU now is that we've just retraced into where? Into this demand zone. So let's wait for this demand zone to break. Otherwise, it could just indeed do this. If it breaks the demand zone, then yeah, we can be looking at shorts once again. So let's wait for that. Yeah, The Alchemist is an amazing book, Max. Thank you. All right, guys. I think we'll stick it over there. EU, I'm going to be waiting again for this demand zone to break. If this demand zone breaks, then I'll be interested in a shorting opportunity already, okay? So this is what I'm looking at the moment, either from up here or from down here if we break the structure, okay? Luis Gonzalez, let's have a look. Euro NZD shorts. Um, 4 hour. Yeah, what I like about EN is indeed it's kind of grabbed liquidity above this trend line into that supply zone. Let's see indeed if we can get some shorts in on EN. I like that idea. Thanks, Louis. Speak soon, brother. Yeah, Euro Swiss looks good as well. The only thing I have with this area of supply is what I explained earlier, that we still kind of have like high open, high open. I would have preferred to see this. Then this would have been a very strong area of supply. Now you still have liquidity open above the highs. That's the only thing I don't like about Euro Swiss and why I'm not going to take it. Antonio. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. We're going to continue the conversation inside Discord. Again, thank you everyone for joining. It was another amazing stream. We're going to leave here at our peak. I hope everybody has an amazing trading day. Furthermore, if you have any questions whatsoever, or if you feel you need any support at all, make sure to join the Discord server. Link is in the description of the video, or it's pinned here in the chat. We're there to help with the entire team. Everybody in purple and everybody in orange and green is there to help. So yeah, join the Discord. We're there to support you. If you have any questions, make sure to just yeah, join. you can send me a DM if you have any questions. Make sure that you do not talk to scammers, because there's so many scammers on Discord. Sadly, I cannot do much about it. There's an official links channel inside Discord if you want to reach out to myself directly. You can also always send a message to Rutger if you have any questions. Yeah, we're there to help the both of us. Thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you all a fantastic day, guys. Really means the world that you yeah, take the time to join into these kind of streams. Yeah, let's do more, and I'll see you guys inside Discord. And again, we're gonna go live on Discord or on YouTube again on Thursday, so I'll see you guys there as well, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, have an amazing day.